People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is an incident that occurred yesterday evening at about 6 p.m. in Spanish Town, Job's Lane to be specific. We're speaking about St. Catherine. It is said that, or according to the Popo report, two men were driving in a car when they stopped along Job Lane, and the Popo pulled up on them people. I don't know what happened. However, based on the Popo report, it is said that some sort of shootout ensued and people during the fire, the Popo fire back, and at the end of the day after the smoke cleared, we are speaking about two men in a white car. People, they were taken out. So anyways, people, you understand that this is YouTube. YouTube has its rules, laws, and regulation as it pertains to certain video. So therefore, this is the edited version of the video. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. Now people, I said white car at first. It looks like a silverish color car. Nice car, two muffler, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, based on the Popo reports, them basically challenge the Popo and people. You understand what happens after you challenge the Popo, especially in Jamaica. It is only going to end up one sort of way. We're speaking about a one-way ticket to meet your maker, point blank and period. Now in this video, the edited version, I cannot show you them dragging the bodies into the Popo vehicle after the incident. We are speaking about some lifeless thing. We are talking about coming like 2 bags of cement or something. We are speaking about they died on the spot. It was said that they were taken to the place of recovery. However, people, you understand what is going on. You understand as it pertains to the Popo, they are on an adrenaline rush. They have some sort of momentum going right now as it pertains to these gangsters, as it pertains to these gunmen. So therefore, you know exactly what to expect. So the moral of the story is this. This is not a good time to be in any sort of trouble or confrontation or shootout with the Popo, especially if you know say you're hot, especially if you know say you wanted, especially if you know that you are gang affiliated, especially if you're in the black book and the blacklist of the Popo, because people, at the end of the day, every officer from the security force, they want to go home. So people, if them have a choice, whether they go home or they send you home to the maker, we are speaking about by way of Bright Light and also Modern or Dovecat. People, you are going down, point blank and period. So people, like me say, the Popo is sending out a warning. They are sending out a very clear signal. Whenever you get pulled over by the Popo in this day and age, from this day forth, you better act right. Don't act bummy, don't act fidgety. Because if you act like you're going to reach for something, people, you are going to reach in a box. We are talking about 6'6". We are talking about in a little thing, down a Madden or down a Dovecat, point blank and period. So therefore, just hold your hands up, make sure so them see you, and don't reach for anything, because if you reach, you might regret it. We are speaking about you might live, better yet, you might die regretting it, point blank and period. So people, like we see, this is a second incident in the week in which some gunmen in a car challenged the Popo and people. You see the result. We are speaking about the incident that occurred on Constant Spring Road. We are speaking about maybe about 2 days ago. Fast forward, we are speaking about it yesterday in Spanish Town, Job Lane. We see the same thing, and people, based on what the residents, based on what the eyewitness were saying, it seems like these men actually challenged the Popo. So just based on the fact that these men challenged the Popo, people, you know that you're going to always see that cliche report. The Popo pull up on some group of men in a car. The men them alighted from the vehicle and them start to fire some pipe on the Popo. The Popo then returned the fire, and after that the men were held clutching on some sort of tool and clutching on their life. They were taken out on the spot, or either they were taken to the place of recovery. However, they did not make it. They basically end up on the next side of life, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, one word, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of the video. And also please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about true Jamaica buzz, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now the next thing that is popping in the news that we saw that some fish, a group of fish, maybe about 3 or 4, they went to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, the place of recovery. People, I don't know what circumstance took them there or what was the problem, who was ill, whatever the circumstances was, if somebody was hurt or injured. But apparently it seems as if they thought that they were not getting the service, they were not getting the justice. They felt as if they were disrespected, and people, them start to take off them clothes and start to act up. Them start to flip-flop. So anyway, people, you understand that this is YouTube and I cannot just post just about anything. So therefore, I am going to show you the edited version of the video. And if you want these videos, any of these 2 videos that I spoke about today, you can link me on WhatsApp, and the number is 1-877-894-2711. So people, just send me a message with the word text in the message and say that you want to be in the group, and I will put you in the group and I will add whatever videos that I get on a daily basis. However, don't keep nagging me about the videos. So anyways, people, I want you to take a look at the video and then I am going to give my piece.
Oh, what the hell, this man? So they must strip off their clothes.
Now people, like I said, in the part of the video that I could show, you saw one of the fish sitting down on a chair, and he was surrounded by a group of people. I don't know if he was acting up because I did not get that part of the video, therefore I cannot put it into context. However, we saw that another set of fish, they emerged from out of the hospital, and then any and everybody, we are speaking about the set of fish, they started to take off all of them clothes. And people, I don't know what is the message that they were trying to send. However, they got the attention of everybody. However, like me said, this is YouTube, this is not PORN, point blank and period. So now people, when we see a video like this once again, one more again, we see that these type of fish that are in Jamaica, they are scandalous. They are like some virago, and whenever they feel as if they are not going to get their way, and people like me say, I don't know what happened, I don't know if they was right, I don't know the circumstances, so therefore I cannot put it into context. But the fact that we saw at least 3 or 4 men start to take off the whole of them clothes and act up, people, that is not going to be right. So like me said, 2 wrongs does not make a right. So the moral of the story is this: these fishes in Jamaica, they are not like the preppy type of fish that live in America and Europe. They are the scandalous type, and they realize that we are living in an information age. So therefore, anything that happens, somebody or everybody is going to catch it on camera. So people, they always want their 15 minutes of fame in the shade or in the sea. People, let me know what you think in the comment section. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the Supreme Court has ruled that the zone of special operation is illegal. It is unconstitutional. It is unjust. And this is based on 5 persons that went to court, and they were represented by a lawyer called Isaac Buchanan and also Mr. Clark. So basically these 5 men were taken to court by their representative lawyer. And the Supreme Court ruled that this extended stay under the state of emergency, it is illegal, it is unconstitutional, and these men should be released the next time that they come to court, which would be next Monday, man. We are talking about next week, Monday. So people, we see as it pertains to the state of emergency, we see that they were locking up persons left, right, and center. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Jamaica has a very big crime problem. However, you have to ask yourself this question. Even though they might be locking up a lot of criminals, a lot of innocent persons are being locked up. We're speaking about unjustly. So people, if you do something wrong, you should not be penalized. That is not what justice is about. Justice is for one person and all persons. So the point that I am trying to make is that if you have to lock up 10 persons and out of those 10 persons, 3 of those persons are innocent, that is not justice. Everybody's supposed to have their own case on a case-by-case basis. Otherwise, it is unjust. Point blank and period. So anyways, in 2018, the Attorney General, we're speaking about Marlene Malaho Ford, she signed a bill and it was called the Emergency Powers Regulation, and basically when she signed that bill, she said that Jamaicans are going to have to give up some of their rights. So therefore she was making people know, say, listen, a lot of persons are going to be inconvenienced. However, people, we saw that the popo them start to get out of hand. They were just picking up any and everybody willy-nilly, and people were complaining. A lot of persons were losing their job. A lot of persons were being arrested for no sort of reason because they just happened to be on the wrong place at the wrong time. And people, don't get it twisted, they also arrested some serious people, some criminal. However, like me say, everything have to be dealt with on a case-by-case basis. So anyway, the Supreme Court ruled that nobody, no man, and we are speaking about the security minister, we are speaking about Horace Chang. He does not have the power to basically sign anybody and put them in a detention for an undetermined amount of time. He was overstepping his boundary. And people, just to explain as it pertains to the state of emergency, the security minister basically get a case and he just sign, and after him sign, if he feels like you are a threat, and people, how does the security minister know that if you are a threat or not? When the popo just pick up anybody and come in with a file and say this man is wanted for this man is wanted for that, without any sort of evidence, without any sort of justification, and him just sign it because that is how he is. He is like a sheep, he is like a puppet, like most persons that we're speaking about linked to the justice system. As it pertains to ghetto people, they feel as if they don't have any sort of right. So therefore, he was violating people's right. He was stepping his boundary. They gave him too much power, because the truth and the fact that we're speaking about Horace Chang, he is not a lawyer, he is not a judge, he is not even somebody that knows anything about justice and security. So people, if somebody like that is making decision, because people like them say, if you put in ish, you're only going to get ish. So therefore, if the person that is making that decision does not have any sort of sense, that means that person are going to get violated. So people, the moral of the story is that the Supreme Court has ruled that the zone of special operation, Rete Lele, it is unjust, it is unconstitutional, and it must be banned or disbanded immediately. However, we know that some people are going to rebel, some people are going to appeal and want them there in a court. So people, we can expect to see some sort of delay. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.